Hello everyone, I am Geetanjali Joshi from class 9th and I got an opportunity to tell you one of my favorite stories from our Behive literature book, The Fun They Had by Isaac Asimov. This is a very light story. It is set in the future and it will make all of you to love your school. This story is regarding the school life and how those children who do not go to school, they miss the school. The setting of the story is in the future, when perhaps there will be no school, no teachers, no books, and of course, no friends. So when we read this story, we feel that school life is very good and we are fortunate that we have real schools where we go, meet our friends and get a chance to study together. Now, let's talk about the main characters in this story. The first and the main character is Margie Jones. She is an 11-year-old girl. She writes a diary on 17th May 2157. Right now we are living in 2020, but as told earlier that this story is set in future, means in year 2157. So almost 140 years from now. She writes that today Tommy found a real book. Tommy is Margie's 13-year-old friend who finds an old book in his attic. Although Tommy shares this book with Margie and he helps her to understand how the schools were there in the past. The third character is Mrs. Jones. She is Margie's mother. Now, the next is Robotic Teacher. As I told that this story is set in the year 2157, when children learn individually at their homes using a mechanical teacher, or you can say a robotic teacher. But Margie hated this mechanical teacher because it was giving her so many tests and she was performing so bad at that. So finally, her mother thought that something is wrong with this machine, and so the county inspector was called to check it. The next character is County Inspector. He is a mechanic who repairs the mechanical teacher, and he had a long box of dials and wires in it.
Now let's discuss present school and future school. At present, the children need to go to school every day, but in future school, maybe home-based and online schooling will be there. Like in the story also, Margie's classroom was just right next to her bedroom. In future school, we will have robotic teachers instead of human. We will have virtual teaching opportunities based on 3D technologies.
In the end part of the story, we come to know that this is an imagination of a young girl named Margie, who comes to know that their ancestors, that is the present generation, used to go to school, used to study together, and she was thinking about the fun they had. So with this we come to the end part of the story, and the moral of the story is, however smart a mechanical or a robotic teacher is, but there is no one who could teach us as good as a human teacher. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.